guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. As you can see from the title, today I'm going to do the Try a Chapter Challenge because I don't really know what to read, but I am reading stuff at the moment. Which brings me to the second part of the title, which mentions a reading challenge. If you are on Instagram, follow SteveBerry394. He's hosting the Great John Steinbeck reading challenge of 2020. I asked him if I could mention his challenge on YouTube. He said yes, so I'll link his feed down below. Go give him a follow. Basically, you have to read The Grapes of Wrath from the 1st to the 15th of June, and then East of Eden from the 16th to the 31st. I don't actually own East of Eden yet. I order it. Hopefully it will get here by the 16th, earlier if possible. But right now I am rereading The Grapes of Wrath. I love The Grapes of Wrath. I love this book. I love John Steinbeck. So yes, I was definitely going to join. But The Grapes of Wrath is just super heavy. If you have read this book or any book by Steinbeck really, he's super powerful, his writing is beautiful and raw, but the subjects are very, very heavy. And that's why I need to read something else, just so I can balance it out. Just when, you know, I'm feeling down because of the book. I decided to do the Try a Chapter Challenge because I don't really know what to read. I chose 3 books. I'm going to read the first chapter of each and decide which one I want to read. So I'm just going to show you the books now. So the first one is, I think this is a murder mystery, but I'm not sure. Wit's End by Christian Weiss. This is the first, I believe, in a series. At least it says a Doyle cozy mystery. And I don't know if this is a murder mystery or not, because look at the cover. Can you see the spaceship thing over there? So yeah, I don't know. I don't usually read sci-fi, so I'm a little bit concerned. Nevertheless, I just finished A Case of Blackmail in Belgravia by Clara Benson, and I really enjoyed it. If you are looking for a fun murder mystery, highly recommend that one. I will review it soon. So yeah, I'm in the mood for that. Let's see if I like this one. The first chapter that I'm going to read is, well, I don't really know what to tell you. I got this book for free because of the whole COVID situation. Kobo has a couple of books here for free, so I decided to get a couple. And you know, the cover is weird, I'm being honest. It just looks like something I would read when I was a kid. But the really short reviews that you get when you buy books on your e-reader says that, you know, this is really fun and just super fast-paced. So I don't know, let's see. I'm going to read the first chapter, and that is Cupcakes, Trinkets and Deadly Magic by Megan Sienna Deutsch. And this is also the first book in a series. It's called the Dowser series. I don't know if there's actual magic in here. Is this like urban fantasy? I'm not sure. Maybe it's a metaphor. We'll see. I don't know if the first chapter is going to tell me anything, but I am still curious. But yeah, look at the cover. It made me think of those books that we get when we're teenagers, but you know, no offense, this might be a really good book. It's just the cover is a bit weird. And lastly, we have True to You by Becky Wade. And this is part of the Bradford Sisters series or something. So this is Christian romance, and this is like completely new to me. I got it on World Book Day because it was new to me, at least, because I haven't read Christian fiction. But Oshina from Oshina Gotta Read 'Em All, she recommends a lot of Christian fiction and non-fiction. The way she talks about certain books is just, you know, it got me super excited, so I decided to pick one. Not really sure what this is about though. I didn't actually prepare this video that well, did I? I should probably tell you something about the plots, but I can't. I don't know. I haven't read the synopsis. So I'm going to read the first chapters of each book. I'm gonna come back and just tell you what I think. But basically, yeah, I don't know. I just need something light and fun to read while reading The Grapes of Wrath, because super heavy stuff right here. I'm gonna go. I have my blanket here, as you can see, and I am ready. I am going to read the first chapter and come back. So I'm back. Okay, so I don't know. Let's start with At Wit's End. So I read the first chapter. This is about Sue. She's our protagonist. This is written in the first person, and she is running a Victorian B&B which is UFO themed, as you can see. Because Doyle apparently is a small village and it has like a lot of UFO attractions. A lot of people say that they have seen something like UFOs around, so people go to Doyle, you know, to just try and find more like hints or just signs that aliens exist, and that's why this B&B is UFO themed. So our protagonist Sue is trying to decide on what to do, because she has someone staying in one of the rooms and they were supposed to be there for a week, but then they ask if they could stay for another week, but they haven't paid. She decides to call Mr. Tanner McCourt's room, and someone picks up. She tells him, look, you have to pay or you have to leave because I have people coming and I need a room, which is a lie, by the way, but she's desperate. And he hangs up. She decided to call the police. When the police officer gets there, Mr. McCourt is dead in his room. They don't really know if he was dead already or not, but considering that I know this is a murder mystery, I am guessing that he was murdered. It was cute and interesting. I could see a lot of myself in her, just like looking at the phone and trying to decide if she should call someone or not. I hate talking on the phone. I'm the worst person. If someone tells me that I have to make a phone call, I'm always like, can you just do it for me? Or can I text or email even? Like, let me do something. I don't want to talk on the phone. I hate that. It makes me so uncomfortable. So I totally get why she would be this, you know, upset about the situation. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really think this is going to be fast-paced and just a lot of fun because she's sort of awkward. I enjoyed it. Then I read the first chapter of Cupcakes, Trinkets, and Deadly Magic. There's magic. Literally, this is, I don't know if this is urban fantasy or not, but you know, the first sentence is, the vampire stood at the door to my bakery. There's a vampire? I was like, what? So basically what I gathered from this is that this is like set in our world, but there are magical creatures. This is written in the first person, and Jade, our narrator, she owns a bakery. She has a lot of fun baking cupcakes and naming the cupcakes. And she's half a witch, which means that she can, like, she attracts a lot of magical creatures. She has like a sixth sense about things. So when she saw that man outside of her bakery, she was like, that's a vampire. He wasn't dressed like a vampire, he was dressed like a normal person. But apparently she's safe because she has some charms around to protect her, so the vampire can come in unless he's invited. That made me think of Buffy, because I know that she said at some point that vampires can't come in unless you ask them to or unless you invite them. So this is basically the same thing, but the vampire goes after her and he actually talks to her, saying that, you know, next time I'll get in, so yeah. It was a little bit weird, also because it's just like sort of super modern. She has this foster sister and she's also half witch, and she was reading a book of spells on her e-reader, so I was just like, wow, we're super modern here. I didn't love the writing. It's not perfect. It's like very, very simple. It's, I don't know if this is the first book, if this is the author's first book or not, but it's just like something, I don't know, it's just not very detailed, very vague, very general, but it's also supposed to be fast-paced, so maybe that's why, you know, she decided to write it like this. Nevertheless, I thought it was really, really funny. And yeah, I was not expecting a vampire to be there, so... And then I read the first chapter of True to You by Becky Wade. I'm a horrible person, and sometimes I judge the covers. It's not a cover that I would look at twice, so I don't know. I actually really enjoyed it, and I'm kind of surprised. So we follow Nora and Britt, they're sisters, and they are taking part in this like drill. So they are volunteers in a fake attack, and they are just waiting around for people to go and save them. So this is part of like a drill that a company runs every now and then to help the people who are, you know, studying to work in security. Someone shows up to save them, right? The guy who saves Nora is like apparently super handsome, and she's just like, I fell in love. So it was kind of quick, but she has been alone for a very long time, so she was just, you know, taken aback. Oh my god, he's gorgeous and strong, and wow, thank you for saving me from this fake attack, because, you know, you never know, maybe it was real. I really like the part in which he's about to go away and she really wants to tell him something about her, just in case he wants to, I don't know, meet her one day. And so she's like, hi, I'm Nora, I run the historical village downtown. I'm an historian. She actually comments on the fact that she's basically, you know, doing what she would do in a job interview. She's just telling him what she does and what she studied and whatever. He actually says that he needs to talk to her. He was quite intrigued by the fact that she is an historian and she studies family trees and stuff. So maybe he needs something. We don't know. But she was excited. She did what everybody does nowadays. The moment Nora and Britt left, she looked him up on her phone, and he's an ex-Navy SEAL. So she was saved by this really handsome guy who just happens to be an ex-Navy SEAL. Like, he's a real deal. So, wow. Yeah, she's very excited about that. I don't know, I'm kind of torn because At Wit's End is shorter and it just seems like it's going to be like fast-paced, and I think True to You has a lot more narrative, but I think At Wit's End is just going to be, I don't know, faster. So I don't know, this was kind of a waste of time. I don't know what I'm gonna read. Whoa, ouch. I'm confused, but I think I'm going to read At Wit's End because I think it's going to be quick. At least the edition that I'm like reading right now is like 100 and something pages, because the font size is really small. That's how I read books on my e-reader. It's fine for me. I know that a lot of people wouldn't be able to. I think that I can read it quickly and then I would just start True to You after I'm done. I really think that I'm going to be able to read At Wit's End in like a week. So that would be great, because then I could start True to You, because that was, I really liked it. I actually really liked it. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching and for subscribing. Don't forget to follow Steve Perry 394 if you want to participate and read The Grapes of Wrath or East of Eden. Not everybody's reading both books. I want to read both books, but I don't know if I can. We'll see, because I'm still working, so, you know, it's June, but I'm still working. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, make sure to follow him. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!